Oh man, what? Hold on. Whoa! Oh shit. 12. Ever since my father's death, I have locked myself in my room. I am filled with constant grief and pain, but have become numb on the inside. Even when I want to cry, the tears won't come. Lucette, I brought you something to eat. Oh. Oh. I am in no mood to eat. Waltz sets the tray down and walks toward me. The blankets crumble as he sits down beside me. Slowly, he wraps his arms around me and strokes my hair. What happened wasn't your fault, Lucette. He did what any father would do for his daughter. He didn't deserve to die the way he did. My mother's hand. I know. I curl my fingers into Waltz's shirt. I don't want to lose anyone anymore, Waltz. Waltz continues to stroking my hair. He'll be fine. I promise. For now, you need rest, Lucette. I will be here by your side until you fall asleep. He plants a kiss on my forehead, and I close my eyes, relishing his warmth. Waltz's hold is firm but comfortable, and I sink into his arms as I fall into a dreamless sleep. Days later, the palace announces father's death. It isn't long before Alcaster is given his crown. The announcement of his ascension comes with an explanation of the king's death. The palace paints me as a criminal, telling the townsfolk that I was the one who killed the king. I am labeled as a fugitive, and the royal family is officially declared missing. We have all been hiding for some time, the royal family included. Now it has been 2 weeks since father died. The longer time moves on, the more aware I become of one gaping realization. Mother has not yet shown herself to the public. What could she be plotting? I place my hand over my heart, willing the pain to go away. Every time I think of my mother, I remember the sort of light that went through my father's body. Enough time has passed, even though I am suffering losses. I cannot stand idle. I have a promise to fulfill. I will protect our kingdom. I am about to go back to my room when Parfait calls me. Dolores stands beside her. Lucette, can we talk to you? I look away, avoiding their eyes. What is it you want to discuss with me? It's about the TB. Despite Hilder's revival, it appears that the crystal's light is still dim. That can only mean one thing. Hilder is still weak. Still weak? Hilder was absorbing all of your powers when we found you. We interrupted the process. The crystal was not able to absorb all the magic you now possess. That is why she is still weak. Also, there was something else that bothered me about the crystal. Something odd. Odd? A bearer has a very strong bond to their crystal, a mutual relationship of sorts, but that bond is absent when she returned. What are you saying? It seems as if the crystal is forsaking their bond. What? It seems even the crystal knows that Hilder's time has come and gone. Princess, the crystal has already chosen you as his next bearer. It's a small blessing, but it doesn't change the fact that Hilder is still the strongest witch. At least, that is what she wants us to think. Parfait and Delord exchange a glance. The crystal has chosen its next bearer, and you have just as much potential, if not even more. Delord turns to me, her usual lax expression more solemn. Are you ready to learn magic, Lucette? Magic that you will potentially use to defeat your mother. I have never used magic before in my life. I've never been raised as a witch, and using magic to defeat mother... I don't know. Well, regardless of what decision you make, we'll all be here to support you. Delora and I want you to know that. How is it they are still willing to help me when I was the one who caused this whole mess? I need some fresh air. I begin to walk toward the door when I see Ophelia walk in from the tavern. Our eyes meet. Our eyes briefly meet, and she opens her mouth to say something, then stops when I shake my head. I don't want to hear her blame me for my father's death. Certainly, that must be what she's thinking. Ophelia frowns but does not speak. I quicken my pace, almost running as I head into the forest. Isn't this kind of dangerous to go outside like this? The night is silent and calm, and the only thing I can hear is the gentle sway of the grass as I step through it. Mother is alive because of me. If I hadn't revived her, father would still be alive. Oh, don't think that way. How am I supposed to face everyone knowing that? Waltz has been trying to cheer me up. While I appreciate his company and concern, even he cannot help me come to terms with my mistakes. I hear... Sorry about that. Man. My reading is all over the place today. I hear footsteps behind me. I turn to see Waltz approaching me with a frown on his face. Lucette. Please, I'm not in the mood to listen to your reassurances again. I don't need you to tell me again that this is my fault. This isn't my fault. Lucette, your father wouldn't want to see you like this. How would you know what my father wanted? I snap at him without meaning to, not bothering to hide the irritation in my voice. He'd want you to walk forward, not linger on the past that cannot be changed. You've been distancing yourself from us since the king passed. Don't you think I haven't noticed? Why is that? Because this is the only way I can keep him safe. You know that I'll always be by your side, Lucette. Shouldering the burden will only worsen your pain. Worsen? I already know the pain of losing someone I love. I have brought nothing but suffering to those around me. I cannot get close to anyone again, lest I put them in danger. I have already lost my father, and I don't want to see anyone else lost. Especially not you, Waltz. Waltz's eyes widen as he stares at me. I want to show you something. Keep your eyes open, Lucette. You can't miss it. Waltz snaps his fingers and golden orbs of light suddenly spring to life around us. I can only marvel at the orbs of light floating around us. They look like stars dancing through the night. It's beautiful. You cannot truly appreciate how bright a star is without darkness. Waltz snaps his fingers again, and most of the lights go out. During difficult times, the lights grow dimmer. He snaps again, only until one light remains. When you are all alone, it grows even dimmer still. There are things that you cannot do on your own, otherwise you risk snuffing your own light out. Another snap and the golden orbs return, this time in greater numbers. The lights are brighter than they were before. You aren't alone, Lucette. I love you, and it hurts to see you suffer alone like this. My heart is pounding so hard, I fear it might escape my chest. In this moment, I feels like time has stopped, and it's just the two of us. All I can see is Waltz. As I stand here staring at him, I come to a realization. I love him. When did this happen? That was my question. After a few moments, I realize that it doesn't matter. I stand up on the tips of my toes so I can cup Waltz's face in my hands. I move before I can think, leaning over to place a light kiss on his lips. He looks shocked. I feel an arm around me as Waltz pulls me closer. The kiss becomes more heated, and I feel a gentle flame stirring in my stomach even as my mind becomes foggy. I feel his tongue on my lips, but when I part them, he has suddenly drawn away, his face deep red. Sorry, I needed to catch my breath. I feel the heat of my cheeks, and I have to fight back my embarrassment. I just kissed Waltz! You sure did, Lucette. I look up at Waltz, suddenly realizing how close he is to me. I quickly bury my face into his chest to hide my embarrassment. Waltz's chest rises and falls with his gentle laughter. You're so cute. I close my eyes, allowing his warmth to envelop me like a blanket. I love you, my little star. This is not just your battle anymore, Lucette. You don't have to carry this burden alone. So please, trust in me. Trust in us. I'm overwhelmed, but Waltz's words make me feel strangely light, as if a weight has truly been lifted off my shoulders. I will. Thank you. We should go back now, or else everyone might get worried. Waltz places a soft kiss on my forehead and smiles at me as he pulls me away. He extends a hand towards me. Let's go, my little star. I smile as I slowly take his hand. We walk back to the Martian hand in hand, momentarily forgetting about all the bad things that have transpired. Hope, Chapter 8. It has been almost 3 weeks since Mother's revival, and yet I have not heard or seen anything of her. I'm just writing this down. 33, 6, 30. Cool. What are you planning to do, Mother? Parfait told me before that the Tenebrarum had already chosen me as next bearer. Does that have any... Oh, shit! I just look at the time. I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna end it at chapter 8. Sorry. I am out of time for today in terms of recording. Lot of things have happened. I never expected the mother to come back to life. That was a huge shock. And wow. Also didn't expect the king to die. What the hell? That was a super dark turn. Like, I knew like the game was dark in terms of character deaths, because I've already experienced 2 deaths from the other 2 routes. So I guess the king's death shouldn't be a surprise, but still. Wow, I didn't expect the king to die in any of the playthroughs. Is Waltz the main playthrough? Like the main route? Because I feel like they put the most effort into this one. Alright, well anyways, I hope you have a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. I said that twice. God, poopy damn it. Alright, see ya. Bye.